Berkeley, drop pass, Draisaitl, passes in front, off the post, and then they score on the rebound!
It was expected to be a long series between two deep teams that could score. Two teams with good special teams, solid defense, and some players ranked high for the NHL draft. So what happened? The Kelowna Rockets were simply too much for the Brandon Wheat Kings. They scored at inopportune times for the Wheaties. Kelowna scored while shorthanded, and they shut down some of the top players in the league.
20 behind the goals, hands in front!
You know, sometimes when a team's beaten you as often as Portland has, you almost have a block that you're not sure if you can ever beat them. And once we were able to beat them, it was almost like the guys really started believing. And it's a pretty nice feeling when you can feel that in the room.
They say you win championships at this level with your 19-year-olds, and the Rockets proved that in spades. Leon Draisaitl was the playoff MVP and finished with 10 goals and 18 assists, tying with Nick Petan for the league lead. Madison Bowie was outstanding. Tyson Bailey scored key goals. Josh Morrissey was a force, and players like Gage Quinney and Cole Lineker were excellent playoff performers. The Rockets' top 5 19-year-olds had 98 points in the postseason, while Brandon's top 5 had just 59.
Draisaitl over the line, now to Bowie, back for Draisaitl, he scores!
What must have been really demoralizing for the Wheat Kings were the goals allowed in the first 2 and last 2 minutes of a period. The Rockets scored 8 such goals after Brandon allowed only 9 in all 3 of their previous rounds. Now, while the Wheat Kings' power play was really good in the postseason at 32%, they allowed as many shorthanded goals in the finals as they scored with the man advantage, 4. And that includes the backbreakers in Game 4 and another huge goal in Game 2 when Nick Merkley broke a 3-3 tie after Brandon had battled back from a 3-1 deficit.
Merkley shorthanded in on Perperti, score! Roy at the line, over for John Quinville, a shot stop, loose puck in the crease. Howardluck's trying to stuff it in, and it's going to be grabbed by Whistle and Hell.
Jackson Whistle was solid, posting a 19-save shutout in Game 4 after getting pulled in each of the series-clinching games in the first 3 rounds. At the other end, Jordan Perperni was simply erratic. He made some spectacular saves in the series, but at other times he allowed some questionable goals.
Another chance and score! Charche given the puck, Charche scores for Kelowna! 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty!
It's pretty amazing, you know, when you look at their power play and how good they were on the power play, but somehow, some way, our killers were able to create some offense as well, and that was obviously a big key for us in this series.
What allowed you guys to control this series from start to finish?
Our physical play and our depth up front and on the back end. And of course, Jackson Whistle, he played a hell of a series.
The Rockets were able to take time and space away from the Wheat Kings' top producers, and even while Brandon played perhaps their best game in Game 4, they really didn't generate a lot of legitimate scoring chances. The good news for Brandon is they should have a good team next year.
They're a good offensive team, great team, and we played really good defense first, and it was just awesome, great team effort.
Whether it's first or fourth line, I think we're a family, and we stick together no matter what. And you know, I got to give huge credit to the Wheat Kings. They played a great series. They're going to be back strong next year.
At the Memorial Cup, Kelowna will face the host Remparts, their finals opponent Rimouski, and the winner of Oshawa and Erie, with Connor McDavid's team trailing 3-1 in that series. The Rockets open next Friday against Quebec. They will play Rimouski on Monday the 25th and the OHL champs on the Tuesday in tough back-to-back games. For all the info on this prestigious tournament, check out MastercardMemorialCup.ca.